Yo, what up, yo? It's your boy PR Links, man. What's poppin'? Got that beer looking nice. You know what it is, homie. Gorilla Gaming, brah. Camp Life Gaming, brah. What's up? Man, we on our way to work. This week I'm be working from all the way to Thursday. I'm gonna be working from 3 to 11. So I had a great weekend, man. You know what I'm saying? I went to the beach. Like I said on my stream this morning, I went to the beach to Clearwater and had some fun time over there, man. The beach was packed, man. There was a lot of people in there, man. It was a lot of people. But we have fun, me and the wife, man. This weekend was our anniversary, man, so we couldn't do much on Saturday. I took her out to dinner one night because Friday I got off at 3:30 in the morning, so Saturday morning, so couldn't do much on Saturday. So we did the beach thing on Saturday, on Sunday, and we had fun, man. It was fun. Clearwater, Tampa, whatever, it's about 2 hours away from where I live. You know what I mean? So it's a drive, man. But it's something that we left home at 10 o'clock. We got there about 12:15, 12:20. Because of traffic and whatnot. But next time we go, we're gonna go in the morning, man. Like earlier in the morning. Probably leave the house around 8, and not 8. Around 6 in the morning, maybe 5, and just go by somewhere. Because the problem was that when we got there, right, all the good spots where we can camp it out were taken already. So we had a seat like in the back, and I didn't like that area too much because people want to play volleyball and play cash and all that at the beach, and we was kind of like in the way and shit. So I didn't like that too much. But other than that, man, we had fun. I enjoyed the water. The water was cold, man, but it was good. We got used to it right away. It wasn't that cold where you can't get used to it. So it was good, man. It's a good time, man. I enjoy it. Today I went to GameStop a couple hours ago and bought the Call of Duty game, man. We bought it out, man. I purchased the Call of Duty World War II game, and I purchased the season pass for it. So, man, I'm excited, man. I got the receipt. So when the beta comes out, I'll be able to get the beta thing. And I'm gonna, my next move is when I get paid, I'm gonna drop 20 for the Xbox version, so I can get a code for that one. And so that way I could, play on the Xbox. I could play on the PS4 and play on the Xbox, both betas, you know what I'm saying? So, but I already purchased the Call of Duty World War II game for the PS4 with the season pass. And I'm good, man. I'm good and ready, man. I went there trying to purchase the deluxe package. But when I got there, man, the lady working there, man, she told me they're sold out, bro. Like, they ain't had no more. She said that shit sold out quick. So I ended up spending a little bit more than I needed to spend. But it wasn't that much more. It was like $17. But that sold out quick, homie. So I couldn't get a hat. I couldn't get the deluxe package, man. They just didn't have any more. So, but it's all good, man. I got the game and I got the season pass. They always give you extra stuff when you buy the season pass. Most likely, probably get some. Most likely, I'm probably gonna get some a bunch of supply drop openings and whatnot for season pass. So I'm looking forward to it, man. It's gonna be a lot of fun, bro. And you know, as far as being sold out for the deluxe package, man, you know what? I won't be surprised if this Call of Duty ended up being the #1 selling Call of Duty game ever, man. If for a simple fact, I mean, right now, I think Black Ops 2 holds that title right now. If it's not Black Ops 2, it's Modern Warfare 3. But one of those two games hold the title for the most selling one of all time. And that says a lot, man, because, you know, those two games were the last games that we had with no advanced movement. So, with that said, man, like, I won't be surprised that the next Call of Duty comes out will outsell those two Call of Duties. We will take the #1 spot because people want to play. People are tired of these advanced movement. People are even tired of the sliding, man. They want to play normal Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you something, bro. We don't need all this sliding and all this flying around, man. We don't need this shit. Let me tell you something, man. I was playing Black Ops 2 the other day, and you know, my character was moving fast, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You know what slows down the game? Like, I'm gonna give you an example here, man. Like, Black Ops 2, bro, I was moving fast. I was getting from point A to point B pretty fast. It was all right, man. It wasn't slow. But when you play Ghost, that has the sliding mechanics and all that, I feel like I move slower in that game than I do on Black Ops 2. You know what that is? It's because of map design. Map design, man. That's what that is, bruh. Map design. You know, Treyarch made their games, their maps are move friendly. You know what I'm saying? They move friendly. They movement friendly. They because of the way they made the maps, the 3-lane maps, they don't have too many obstacles in your way, and you know what I'm saying? You get to move from point A to point B very quickly, man. It's like, it's a thing of beauty. So you don't need all of this sliding shit and to be able to move from point A to point B fast. You know what I'm saying? All you need is to have a good map design. Whoever designed the maps for the Treyarch, that person should design the maps for all the games. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're always hiring these people. Like, every time they come up with they're getting ready to make the game, you see, like, they're looking for new blood to come in and help out and work for the project and whatnot. All they gotta do, man, is like say, hey, look, man, listen, bro. All right, we want you to come here and work on that map design, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, use the same people, man. Or at least have these people train. Whoever you hiring, have them train and show them the map, the whole idea of the map design, like the concept. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro, really? Let's go, man. Cause like Treyarch, you know, I'm not a Treyarch guy, man. I really not. But I gotta give props I gotta give them props, man, because you know they do make better maps. They do make better maps. It's more fun to play a Treyarch game than it is to play Infinity War game. Okay, there is, you know what I'm saying? I gotta admit that much that I always have more fun playing a Treyarch game that I did have playing Infinity War game, and these all gotta do with map design, man. Map design, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying, that these guys, all they gotta do is use the same concept that Treyarch uses to make the maps, man. You know what I'm saying? And we will have fun playing the game. You know? That's just that simple, bro. It's just that simple. But, you know, that's what happens when you have 3 studios making the same game. Each studio want to give the input into the game and wants to make their version of the game. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, the thing is that, I mean, back in the day when you had Infinity War, and Infinity War was in top of the world, when they was making Modern Warfare 2 and shit like that, they were in top of the world, man, because, you know, Treyarch was behind, you know what I'm saying? But now Treyarch is in top of the world in Call of Duty, man. Treyarch is the studio now, and they set the standards now. It's obvious. Treyarch took over when Black Ops 2 came out. They took over the whole Call of Duty scene as the top dog studio for Call of Duty when Black Ops 2 came out. That when they took over, you know, because a lot of people just didn't like Modern Warfare 3. I like Modern Warfare 3, but, you know, a lot of people didn't like it. And all of that happened because when Activision fired or pretty much let go of Zampella and West, and those guys took every single person that that was willing to live with them. They took them out of that studio and pretty much left Infinity War with an empty freaking office, pretty much. And that's why they had to hire a bunch of new people that don't know how to make a Call of Duty game, that doesn't know what a Call of Duty game is. And that's when Infinity War fell off the top, man, for being the top dog making Call of Duty games. You know how many people are behind Modern Warfare, bro? How many studios, like you insert, go ahead and try to play Modern Warfare 3, man. If you got an old console, try to play that shit. You see how many studios are behind that game, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I say, they fell off. The worst thing that happened to Infinity War was for Zampella and West to leave, man, and take everybody with them. They took everyone, bro. They took everyone with them, man. They, you know, and that's why the Infinity War games, they're not really up to par, man. Treyarch, the same people that work for Black Ops are still there, and finally they learn, and with all of this time, all of these years working with the game, fine-tuning the games, all of this experience, and finally they came up with Black Ops 3, and that game pretty much, Black Ops 3 is pretty much the best Call of Duty game that Treyarch have made up to date, the best one. Black Ops 3, the best one. As a matter of fact, I can dare say, without a shadow of a doubt, that Black Ops 3 is probably one of the best Call of Duties ever made. For the simple fact that it's so well balanced. Now, let me tell you this: if you can't really, like, if you look into a, like, they say, well, you know, supply drops. If you take away the supply drops and the goofy maps and the goofy costumes and all that shit. You can honestly say Black Ops 3, the